Now, with prices of basic goods shooting up, it's not surprising that many consumers are struggling to keep up with their budget. But just how far can a 500 peso bill stretch? In this report, Fiona Nicolas tells us about the peso's purchasing power these days.
Beth Tesorio runs her own eatery. She admits she can hardly cope with the increasing prices of meat, fish, and vegetables. 10 years ago, she would manage to cook one complete meat dish with 500 pesos. 2 kilos of pork for 250 pesos, tomatoes, garlic, onions, and tamarind, all for 50 pesos each, and string beans for 10 pesos. But now, with that amount, she can only afford to buy vegetable ingredients that can hardly complete one dish. A kilo each of garlic and onion, tomatoes, eggplant, and bitter gourd now cost 500 pesos, excluding pork or any meat.
Yung 500 pang ano lang, mga bawang, sibuyas, kamatis.
Beth says if prices of goods continue to soar, she might consider increasing the prices of her meals. Otherwise, her business will eventually close.
Yung bigas, tumataas. Sabay-sabay sila nagtataas. Lalo sa manok, saka sa baboy. Hindi naman, pag tumaas, di bumababa.
Michelle Brown, who works as a secretary, is the breadwinner of her family. She is single, but she supports her parents, nephews, and nieces. Michelle says she really felt the impact of the increasing prices of basic commodities.
Hindi ka na masyado makabili ng mga pansariling kasi hindi nakasya sa budget. Mga lotion, mga sapatos, mga hindi nakasya, talagang budget ka na lang sa pagbili.
There are more like Beth and Michelle who agree that the purchasing power of 500 pesos has clearly weakened, and what they can buy from 500 pesos has evidently been limited to fewer items.
Konti na lang, siguro isang kilong baboy o dalawang manok na lang yun.
Parang tatlo na lang na klase mabibili ko.
Ano yung tatlong klase?
Yung isda, tsaka yung bigas, yung mga gulay, ganun. Yun na lang po.
Despite the high prices of basic commodities, the Department of Trade and Industry assures consumers that it is in full control of the suggested retail prices. DTI Consumer Protection Group Undersecretary Victorio Dimagiba says the agency is strictly monitoring prices of goods and basic commodities. And although there is no expected increase in prices of basic commodities, a reduction in costs of basic goods is unlikely. For now, consumers have no choice but to deal with the high prices of basic commodities. And no matter how hard it may be, Filipinos remain resilient in trying times.
Susubukan na lang makamura, hanap kami ng may class pero merong mura. Oo, didiskarte na lang kami.
Fiona Nicolas, 9 News.